Let's go back out to Soldier Field. Hey, Randy.
Hello, Susan. Nice and toasty back there, are you?
Oh, we're a little bit chilly. We're going to kick up the heat to 75.
Excellent. All right, very good. Roy Taylor joins me. Roy has this awesome website. Tell everybody the name of the website.
BearsHistory.com.
BearsHistory.com. Roy knows everything there is to know about the Bears, or darn close, or can find out for you. First of all, we want to talk about the history between the Bears and the New Orleans Saints. They don't really play them that often, do they?
No, the history between the Bears and the Saints, the regular season record right now is tied 11-11.
Wow.
The important statistic to remember today is the Bears won the only playoff matchup between the two.
And when the heck was that? I don't remember.
1990.
1990.
The Bears' last playoff win before last weekend.
Is that right? And let's talk about NFC Championship games and what we've seen. Chicago obviously hasn't won one now in, 18 years?
Right. We haven't hosted one in 18 years. That's what makes it so beautiful to be in this city this week, enjoying the game coming up, enjoying God's weather here before a Bears game.
Do you think that Bears fans, or should I say Saints players, will have trouble with this weather? I mean, what does history show in terms of warm weather teams coming into cold areas?
Yeah, I don't think that's all it's cracked up to be. Players come from all over the country.
Right.
Plenty of cold players on the Saints. I hope it has something to do with the outcome this Sunday, but we'll see.
And these guys are tough, no doubt about it. Let's talk a little bit about your website and what kind of things people can find there.
Yeah, BearsHistory.com. I started this website as a college project when I was going to Illinois Institute of Technology to get my grad degree. I realized I wanted to see something out there where I could look anything up about Bears history in detail. What you're seeing right now is our 1988 season. You'll find pictures of players, team leaders, roster, schedule, and everything I remember from that season. I've been watching the Bears for 28 years since I was 8 years old, and it's been a labor of love for me.
Absolutely. Very cool. So college project turns into a great venture there. What's one of your favorite memories? A lot of people remember the Fog Bowl. We've been seeing clips of that lately.
Yeah, easily. My favorite memory is being 14 years old and walking out of Soldier Field, seeing that sign, Bears NFC Champions, and I hope I see that again a couple of days from now.
Has the NFL ever seen anything like this before, the Great Fog Bowl game?
Never has, and I don't know if it ever will again. What a game.
What an absolute...
Not that any of us saw it.
No, we heard it, though. Well, great. Roy, thank you very much. We'll hook people up with your website. Give it out one more time.
www.bearshistory.com.
All right, very good. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for having me, Randy.
Take care.
Stay warm.
Stay warm, and, boy, go Bears. Huh?
Go Bears.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll take a look at your headlines again, and we are at Soldier Field getting ready for that Bears-Saints game. And we've got some great ideas in terms of what you can cook. You know, the regular chili doesn't cut it anymore. It's got to get a little crazy.
Yes.
So we'll be back right after this.
Let's toss it back over to Soldier Field. And what do you have for us this morning there, Randy?
I have cold hands and cold feet, Roseanne. All right, so we've got Roy is back. Roy Taylor, he's got the great website. Plug it again, Roy.
BearsHistory.com.
Where you can go to find anything you need. You don't need to go there, Zach. You probably know all this stuff. But Roy's going to test Zach, myself, and our buddies here from $3 Cooler. Woo. Go ahead. What do you got?
I believe my first question, I wanted to see if anybody could name three of the defensive starters from the 1988 NFC Championship game from the Bears.
88 NFC Championship.
Three defensive starters.
Well, you got Mike Singletary still, right?
One.
You've got McMichael.
Two.
And
three.
Oh, there you go.
Good job.
Oh,
Good
Thank
job.
you very much. What else you got?
I believe another question I was going to ask is who can name the starting quarterback from the 1990 New Orleans Saints when the Bears played them in the playoffs in 1990 for the Saints?
Bobby Hebert?
You got it.
Who was it? Bobby Hebert?
No, it was not Bobby Hebert.
Who was it?
I'm not going to
Oh,
say.
Steve Walsh.
Yeah. Steve Walsh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Future Chicago
came
Bears
and played
Steve
for
Walsh.
us after that, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Walsh.
Who was the last Bear quarterback to play in a playoff game before, to win a playoff game before Rex Grossman last week?
Who did?
Exactly,
Yeah, He did
exactly.
a great job while he was here. All right, you got one more?
One more would be I tried to figure out who is the leading the Bears' most active games played ever. Who's the Bear that's played the most games in the history of the Chicago
History of the
Bears?
Chicago Bears.
Oh, that's Buffon.
Doug Buffon?
Not Doug Buffon. It's someone that was out here cold with us this morning. Steve McMichael,
Really?
191 games.
Wow, good for him. All right, Roy, thanks, buddy. People can go to your website if they want to bone up a little before the big game.
Let's go Bears this weekend.
Very good.
Thanks, Zach.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, We have we're going to talk to more of our fans who are out here, how they're getting ready for the big game, how they're staying warm. You know, it's not easy, Zach. You're inside. You're all bundled up.
The key is have visions of Miami. I think if you have that in your head, it warms you up. You feel good. It helps you get through this weather.
So keep thinking about Miami. If you're at home, of course, just throw another log on the fire and maybe pour yourself another cocktail. We have, do we have more information? One of our Bears quizzes we have for you coming up, too. Or we'll talk more inside information about things you might not know about some of these players. We already did our quiz. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.